everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a simple little video. Somebody requested or was asking me how to do this, so I thought I would just make a video showing you guys how to make some planner tabs to add in your, like a planner that you have purchased from like an Etsy shop, or if you purchased from Tam, then I can show you how to add your own like labels, I guess, to the right side of the planner on Tam's planner anyways. So the one I'm going to show you, let's see, is this planner right here, and I can't remember the name of this planner. Let me see if I can, whoops, go back to it. It's right here. It's called the Darling Pocket or Little Pocket Planner. I think that's how she pronounces it, or says it. And then this is also her information, and I will also put a link in the description box below so you guys can go check her store out and maybe purchase a planner from her and let her know that I sent you. And I think I do have a promo code with her, so I will ask her to make sure that I still have one and let you guys know. But anyway, so what we're going to do is, let's see, we will scroll over to like a blank, let me find one that I haven't put the tabs on yet. So here's one that I have not put my custom tabs on yet, and what this pretty much is just an image. So on each week you will have to like copy and paste your tabs onto that. I don't really know any other way of doing it, unless you make your own custom planner. So what you're going to do is, first I'm just going to zoom in a little bit, and then I have my assistive touch right here, and if you guys want to know how to do that, I think I have a video on it, but I am not for sure. If I don't, I can do a video showing you guys how to get it. So I'm just going to click on that, and I'm going to screenshot this. And then what I'm going to do is go to my Magic Eraser app, which I love this app. I highly recommend it, and I have already done it, but I'm going to show you how to do it. So what you do is, once you get here, you'll find your tabs that you want, and then I'm just going to crop it down as much as I possibly can. So let's just say there, and then let's crop it to maybe there, and that's pretty much as far as it's going to let me crop it. So now I'm going to click done, and now what you're going to do, down here at the bottom you will see this magic wand that's selected in orange. You're going to select that, and I like to this thing down here that you can scroll back and forth, which is like how intense you want it to be. I normally find that between 5 and 10 works perfect for me. Sometimes you need a little more, sometimes you need a little less. But now what I'm going to do is just select on the background color, and sometimes you have to do it multiple times to get it just right. And sometimes you'll have to use the erase tool, which I will have to show you here in just a second. And I'm just kind of erasing as much of the background as I possibly can. So now what I'm going to do, let's see. I'm sure if you keep on clicking, then you can, like right there. And you just want to erase the background stuff. If it does have like a white background, it would be much easier to erase it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the next tool beside it, and that's the eraser. And I just scrolled it all the way down to about a 1. And what you can do is zoom in, and I'm going to start at the bottom just by erasing, or what you can do is still use your magic wand to get more of, you know, the background and stuff out of it. But I'm just going to go ahead and use the erase tool, and I'm going to slowly erase the rest of the background. And if you erase too much, so say you accidentally do that, what you can do is undo it. But what I would prefer you, or suggest you do is do little sections and let up off, if you're using your Apple Pencil, let up off of it. So if you do accidentally make a mistake, it won't erase. So say you did this whole thing and then you went up and did this whole thing and then you accidentally made a mistake and did that. What you can do is just click undo, and it will only undo some of the section that you erased already, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But I'm going to try to just quickly erase some of the rest of this, just to hopefully make it look a little better. And we are going to add this into Keynote just so I can add some text, my own text, font, whatever. And like that. And sorry if this is like a hack job, but like I said, I'm just kind of showing you how to do it and how you can do your own. But I already have this done, so, and I might try to see if I can make some tabs to look exactly like Tam's, or maybe Tam has them and maybe she'll be so kind enough to actually post them in the group for us. But if she doesn't, then I'm going to try to just make some and then maybe post it in the group for somebody else that maybe doesn't have the time to actually do this. So like that, and I am almost done. And I love this app so much. I highly recommend this app, especially if you are going to be doing digital planning, because it helps you erase a lot of the background and like sticker kits that you have purchased and you want to erase the background from them. Then I highly recommend this app. And what you can do is the last icon on the right is this eye. What you can do is click on that and you will see that this red stuff has popped up, so you can see exactly what you have erased. And if you see down here, there's still a little bit of a gray area. That is to let you know what you have not erased, so you can erase it. It just makes it a lot easier to see. So you can kind of quickly go through there and look and see if you haven't erased anything, and you can, like I said, you can also zoom in really, really far to get a much better, precise cleanup, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. So, like that. And let's just do a little bit here. So, I'm just going to say that is good right there. So, that's what the eye icon is for, and then you can always just remove it. It doesn't, when you go to save it, it will not affect you or anything like that. So what you're going to do is go to your go up here to the top with the box and the arrow, click on that, and then click on PNG and save it as a high resolution. And then you're going to get out of that. Once you have saved it, it'll save to your camera roll. And then you're going to go to Keynote, or however you want to add a text in or whatever, but I just prefer using Keynote just because I know how to use it and all of that. So I'm just going to add it onto this one that I have already made. So I'm going to click on plus. I'm going to find where I saved it in my camera roll and click on that. And now that you can see, if you drag it up to this little gray area, the background is removed. So now what you can do is, I'm going to go to the plus, go to my shapes, and then add a box on top of my tabs. If I can select it. And I'm just going to make it small enough to where it'll just cover up the number. So let's see if I can zoom in. There we go. And then now what I'm going to do to make it the exact same color as my tabs, I'm going to click on my paintbrush at the top. click on Style. And for this, you want to make sure your border is turned off, your shadow is turned off, reflection is off, and the opacity is at 100%, because if you lower it, you will still be able to see the numbers through the background. So just make sure it's at 100%. And then what you're going to do is go to Fill, and you're going to scroll all the way over until you see this like paint color wheel. And then down here at the bottom there is like a little eyedropper. You're going to click on that, and you can select the color that you want it to be. So I'm just going to select that. Now that I have that, I'm just going to tap on that box because I know where it's at. I'm going to tap on it and copy. And then I'm going to just paste it over, paste it over the rest of the numbers. And you can zoom in for this to make it, you know, just right. So paste it over 3. And sometimes I make them a little bit smaller just so it's not covering up the shadow from the boxes, because they're like overlapping each other. I mean the tabs. So you can make it a little bit smaller just so it will actually look like it's part of the box. You want it to blend, if that makes any sense. And then cover 5. Sometimes you'll have to make the box a little bit bigger to cover the rest of the number. Need to take it in a little, bring it down. Up like that, paste. And I know this can be tedious, but once you have it and you save it, then you should be good to go. And what I like to do is I like to group everything together once I am done, just so none of the boxes move and anything like that. So let's go there. I think right there's good. And then paste. And then once you zoom out and cover it up with the text, you won't even really see the boxes. So, okay, now that we have that, now it just looks like blank tabs. So now I'm going to select all and unselect this one because I kind of already have that one made. And now I'm just going to group everything together. So now it is pretty much one image. And then now what you can do is go to your plus and then add a text. And then how you rotate it is you tap and hold with one finger, and then with another finger you can start rotating your image. Excuse me, I think I'm actually getting a cold or something, or allergies are messing with me. So now I'm just going to move it up, and I can go back to my paintbrush, text, and I can select any font that I have saved on my iPad, and I can go to online and get any font and download it onto my iPad, which I do have a video on that, on how to add more fonts. I think it's into Keynote or onto your iPad. I don't remember what the name of it is, but I will try to link it down below for you guys if you are interested. And the font that I used was this one right here. It's called Calling Angels Personal Use, which, you know, it's for personal use. You can't try to sell it or anything. So just like that, double tap, and I'm just going to put to do, like a to-do list, and then just now what you can do is copy this text and paste it. Since you already have the sizing and the font that you want, you can also change the color of it. I'm pretty sure, yes. So say you wanted it to be, let's see, like a pretty red color. You can always go and change the color of it to any color that you want to change it to. But I just for personal preference, I just use black, or I would use a color that would coordinate with my planner. So like pink, so there's pink, and then you can also go to style. You could add a a drop shadow, which sometimes gives it more of a prettier effect, which I really like. But it's just more of your personal preference. You can even, color the box, but I think it will change like your actual text font. Let's see if maybe we can change it back. There we go. So you can add a colored box if you want to, but I normally don't, just because it doesn't look that great. And then once you have it, what you can do, I'm just going to use the one I have created already. Just click on it and you copy. And then what you're going to do is go to your GoodNotes app, or GoodNotes app. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the page and click paste. And then you can resize it from here. And let's see if I can resize it just right. Let's just say that's good enough. And then there you go. And once you have it in here, what I like to do is create a separate notebook just for my stickers and stuff that I want to be able to keep for my planner. And once I get the sizing and everything that I like it to be, you can click on your lasso tool down here at the bottom. You can double tap or tap on it to make sure your image is selected and that it's turned on. And then you can lasso this and copy. And then you can go to your sticker book and then paste it into your sticker book. And when you paste it, it will be the exact size that you cropped or sized it to. So when you go and copy this and paste it, let's say I want to paste it right here on my next page. So I can click paste and it will be the exact size that I need it to be, and you're ready to use it. So that is the only way that I have found on how to create my own tabs. I do have to go in and put it in each week, but if you get one of Tam's planners, what you can do is once you used it for that whole year, you can reuse it, just erase all the plans that you have, or what you can do is just make a copy of this planner and copy it for the next year, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.